this is a place of healing, and it's a place of wellness, and it's a positive space for people who have very few positive spaces in their life.
The Washington Heights Corner Project. It's a needle exchange program, harm reduction center. It services the Washington Heights and greater neighborhoods, Inwood, and parts of Harlem.
I think that harm reduction and syringe exchange can be really counterintuitive. Why would you give someone needles if you want them to stop using drugs? Anyone that fears a syringe exchange or harm reduction program should come in and talk to us.
Washington Heights Corner Project started with basically doing outreach, which is the way that our program runs. We need to do outreach to recruit new participants and to constantly engage even those participants who aren't willing to come into the office.
Usually nobody comes down here except the cops, so I come down to make sure, you know, whoever's here is all right and give them what they need. I usually come down here like to give out syringes, smoke kits and so forth, and to pick up syringes. What the kit has is water, cooker, cotton, gauze, syringes of course, tie. We also have toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, comb, alcohol pads, and stuff like that. And in everything that we give, we have condoms. We're gonna make sure that he gets what he wants, so you're good to go.
I think that people that don't understand harm reduction and don't understand syringe exchange in relation to HIV prevention think that providing injection equipment to people who are drug users is really facilitating their drug use. However, research has shown that there's nothing about syringe exchange that encourages drug use. We are engaging with a population of people who are completely disengaged from the social service system and letting them know that when they want to seek treatment that we're going to be here for them.
It provides people with liaisons, gets them in programs, gets them off the street, which in turn gets them back reiterated as productive members of the community.
When Jamie first started this, she was in Urban Pathways, and it was like an underground thing. She came up and they opened up on 181st Street. They just evolved into just coming every day and volunteering and participating whatever we needed.
The other programs that we've started to integrate now that we have the new space include hepatitis C testing, HIV testing, which is provided by Alianza Dominicana, which is another prominent community-based organization in Washington Heights. We also do health and wellness consultations, abscess and wound care education. We have the new Washington Heights Corner Project Training Institute that goes over safer injection and HIV and safer sex and basic harm reduction principles we want all of our volunteers and staff to be proficient in.
Peer education program, or as the name states clearly, are peers. We're addicts or recovering addicts that are involved with the needle exchange program, provide education as well as syringes. I have a very astute knowledge of the addicts in Washington Heights. I know pretty much everybody that uses and doesn't use, so I could get the word out. It's a rewarding feeling that I get to give back. For so long I took from the neighborhood.
I think that after walking through the door and talking with a staff member and seeing what type of environment a harm reduction program actually is and what type of behavior we're able to foster, I think that it's very easy to win people over.
This is like your second home. When we come here, you know, we're comfortable, we're able to relax, sit back.
The staff is beautiful. They're beautiful people. They're very kind. They care.
My first client that delegated to be her full case manager. She, for whatever reason, sort of kind of connected with me, and I see her every day, and she wanted to talk to her family, and she hadn't talked to her family in 10 years, and so she called.
But she take out, I talk to my mom every day now.
And now I communicate with her sister via email and give her updates.
My mom is kind of, she's her stepchild now. And she's my, I feel like she's my daughter, you know.
Basically is living, I think, a better life than she was 3 months ago.
Because if it wasn't for them, I'd still be out there.
They don't hinder any kind of judgment. They don't have any prerequisite depiction of who you are or any kind of expectations of you.
They don't treat me like I'm a space cadet.
Other than you're there for help and they're there to service you.
And they make you feel like you're still a human being.
We talk to anyone about any of our problems, and what we say here stays here.
They got me started, taking on me.
This place is beautiful.
It's a godsend for people that utilize heroin. It literally is a godsend because people don't have to jeopardize their life for something as minuscule as a syringe.
We need funding for more staff. We can't do all the outreach we want to do into the community without another outreach worker.
I have to service a very, very large area, and one man, I cover at least 2 miles in either direction.
Only syringe exchange in that entire geographical area. And I don't think that the majority of people know that there's a syringe exchange program in Washington Heights.
With more funding, they can hire more peers. More personnel means more coverage, means more protection, means less AIDS.
Sun, moon, daydream. Thunder roar.
Caroline doesn't want to feed me.
The people come and go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Bird talk, laughter.